I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to one of my short heads up videos. And the subject for today, which is September the 6th, is about an interesting conjunction between the Sun, our wonderful star that represents our soul, our psyche, our inner being. It's our life giver. No wonder the ancients revered and worshipped the sun. It's pretty kind of understandable. But the Sun today in Virgo is conjunct our planet of communication, Mercury. Now, Mercury is at the moment, of course, retrograde. Mercury actually goes direct on the 15th of September. But for the moment, here we are in Virgo with this energy, and here is Mercury keeping pace with the Sun. Remember, Mercury actually goes round the Sun much quicker than any of the other planets or heavenly bodies, including us. And so Mercury is always kind of keeping pace with the Sun. So you could say it's keeping pace with our soul. So it's reminding us to always have that inner communication. Now, if we think about the sign of Virgo, Virgo is very much about our physical well-being, our health, not just our physical health, but also our psychological health. And of course, Mercury is about thinking and thought. And Mercury is a co-ruler of the sign of Virgo, along with Chiron, which of course is that asteroid that represents our inner wounds. It's known as the wounded healer. Chiron at the moment is in Aries. So why is it important to mention Mercury conjunct the Sun? Because it is a fleeting kind of energy. But it is important because, firstly, because Mercury rules Virgo, as I said, along with Chiron. Secondly, it's the Sun. This is shedding light on something that is coming up from the past for you. Maybe to do with your health. It could also be to do with your kind of psychological kind of ruminations and the things that you worry about, or situations that you're trying to find some kind of resolution for. Now, Mercury and the Sun today are trining, which is helpful, Jupiter. Now, Jupiter, of course, has just gone retrograde on the 4th in Taurus. Jupiter, of course, is our planet of expansion, of luck and opportunity. So I wonder what Jupiter is reminding you of, expanding in your consciousness, something coming to light in your thinking, in those kind of 3 a.m. ruminations, where you may just suddenly get a kind of moment of clarity, a moment of seeing something for what it truly is, seeing its value. Remember, Jupiter is in Taurus, and Taurus is about value. And interestingly today, Venus that rules Taurus, that of course is now direct in Leo, is making a really helpful sextile to the moon, which is all about our emotions and our feelings. Interestingly, in the sign of Gemini, and of course, what rules Gemini but Mercury? So we have this kind of tapestry of energies being woven between Jupiter, the Sun and Mercury, the Moon and Venus. All these energies are highlighting something of importance that maybe you have overlooked or not wanted to look at. Because Venus is part of this equation and Venus is sextiling the Moon, this could be to do with a relationship where clear and direct communication needs to take place, where things may have got a little bit kind of just like everyone's not really saying what they really feel, what they really mean. That could be part of the energy that we have with this kind of configuration. The other interesting energy that we have today is from Neptune, our planet of the imagination, of confusion, of deception. And if you think about all of this, we're building up a picture of relationships, information, news, communication, Mercury retrograde, communication in relationships that needs to be addressed. Neptune retrograde in Pisces, which is all about feeling and empathy, is also in a sextile, but this time to retrograde Uranus, our planet of surprise and the unexpected. Our planet in Taurus that is reminding us that we have to actually look at what we value. And maybe we are not being valued, or we are not valuing the other in a particular relationship. And maybe Mercury conjunct the Sun is highlighting that for us today and bringing to the forefront of our kind of agenda today that it is relationships and good communication within those relationships that can promote healing. Even though Chiron is not part of any of the aspects, it is a co-ruler of Virgo. So we have to kind of mindfully think of Chiron being around. And Jupiter, that is also trining this Mercury conjunct the Sun energy, is expanding, but expanding the opportunities through this retrograde behavior on the part of Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune to say, here's a second chance, or let's slow down. Let's just take our time to review a tricky or a difficult situation within a relationship. This could be a friendship, a business partnership, a close one-to-one significant relationship. And it's suggesting that we somehow take a deep breath, take a breather, look at what gets said. And as I so often say, respond to what the other comes up with. Don't react. And I think if we use this energy that we have today in this constructive way, it can be a really beneficial and positive use of Mercury retrograde conjunct the Sun. So I will leave you on that interesting note, and thank you so much for joining me for this short heads up video. It actually is quite short today so far, unless I keep wittering It's only, 10 minutes long already. There we go. And thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to do all those wonderful things that you do, which is like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out my website, pennydix.com. Taking bookings for October and November now. September's full unless I get cancellations. So it's always worth trying because you never know. And on that note, I wish you a lovely day and happy communications. Take care. Bye for now.